Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Green Hell with Gazbeard. We're still at the fishing dock and we're still building up the base. We've almost finished the main building, just a few more things to do, and one of the things that's essential is this charcoal furnace, which is fueling the camp ash requirement of the mud maker for making the mud bricks for doing the building. It's also providing us with a growing stockpile of charcoal, which will be used for the metal smelter, the forge, I think it's called. Once we get that built and start using that to make iron weapons and iron tools. So, just filling it up with sticks. We've got several stockpiles of sticks dotted around in various places. Let's throw a bit of ash in the mud maker. Leave the rain to do its job. We'll drop the other bits of ash here. We'll get rid of that charcoal and that tribal arrow. And then we'll get on with filling up the charcoal maker. And you can see I've made one of the mud storage boxes. I had to demolish the second one because I couldn't get to the back of the shed in order to put the sticks at the back of the construction, which meant that it was going to be incomplete and just sitting there incomplete, which was no good to me. So it was just the way of the thing. Had to demolish it. We'll get some more storage boxes down in another location, possibly around the outside of the main building, once we get the bits and pieces that we're working on finished. And yes, I'm faffing here. I'm putting a full row of single pieces of charcoal across to reserve the space for them, because between what we've got in the backpack and what's going to be coming out of the charcoal burner over the next day or two, then we will fill that, all of it. Now, can I get that arrow to sit in there? No, because it's a tribal weapon, it won't let me. We can put our regular arrows in, but we can't put discovered arrows in there. Oh well, such is the way of things. I know that we can put the iron tipped arrows in there once we make them, because I've done that before. Let's just get a few things out of the backpack. Yeah, let's move these fish bones down a bit. Make a bit of space here at the top edge of the top corner of the backpack. Don't know why we're keeping them, to be honest, but it's just the way of things. Well, we'll put that up there. We're going to need that anyway for lighting that charcoal furnace. Get our collection of different dressings down the bottom. Move these spare ones across into the storage box. And they seem to take up a hell of a space for just 2 bandages. We'll move the Brazil nuts into the corner. Let's get these fever herbs into the box out the way. There we are, that's that. That hasn't freed that space up, but we can put that there. Right, we'll keep those bone needles on us for now, because if we build the dryer we're going to need 3 of them for that. The other 3 is in case we get skin worms, of course. So we'll take some of these sticks and we'll move them across to that charcoal furnace for filling it up. Get that lit, get that smouldering away to make the camp ash and charcoal. And you can see at the front of the boat on my right hand side there the pile of weapons that we collected after that last attack by the locals. A couple of bows, a spear, a bunch of different knives, I think it was 2 of the obsidian knives, bone-handled obsidian knives, and 1 of the stick blades. There we go. Oh, yeah. Drop them sticks there. We'll start a little reserve stockpile at the side of the furnace, and that plant fibre needs to go with the rest of it behind it. There we are. Right. Yeah, you see all the weapons sitting there. Drop that tribal arrow in with it. Put it back a little bit so it stands out. Right. Looking around, listening for strange noises in the night. We need to get the smoker put down. The smoker can go outside. The dryer has to go inside a building, and it's not going to fit behind the charcoal furnace. It's just too big for the space that's there. We can get the bamboo smoker back there. I have had it in that position before, and of course it shelters its own fire from the rain, so it can sit outside. But I think putting it down here by this single roof that we've been using as a saving point since we arrived here, this might be a better location for it, because that's where we've been putting the campfire, is down under this roof. So we might as well put the campfire under the smoker at the side of the roof. I think we've only got the 2 pieces of long bamboo. We're going to have to get some more. Getting a bit tired for running around, especially any trips across to the other side of the river. It's also the middle of the night. What are we going to do? Well, we need carbs and water. It's after 7:30 at night. Get rid of these mushrooms. What? I clicked on destroy. Why did he eat it? Oh, charming. Right, so food poisoning. And it says we've got to get 3 doses of whatever's going to cure us. Well, the only thing that we've got 3 doses ready for is charcoal, which will give us a little hit to sanity, but it will cure that food poisoning pretty much straight off. Right, be a little bit careful. Let's get rid of these mushrooms. There we are, that's them gone. Just get the nuts organised into remaining life. There we are. Okay, we do need proteins, we do need fats, we do need carbs, and we also need a drink. So that's the proteins. A couple of nuts should clear the fats. Yeah, that's the fats done. So really it's now just carbohydrates, so bananas, mushrooms, anything like that, and a drink of water. Big old drink of water though. That's it, that's that done. So really we just need to find a couple of mushrooms or a couple of bananas and we're good to go. Energy mushrooms. Not sure we want to be eating energy mushrooms right now. We're wanting to recharge our energy with sleep. And I'm still hearing a lot of strange noises in the jungle. I mean, what I heard just there sounded like a bow, but I don't don't believe anybody shot a bow at me, and excuse me, in this area I don't believe there are animals big enough to trigger the bow trap that I've put at the back of the house. If anything was going to trigger that bow trap, it would have to be a local. I know a capybara can trigger it, or a tapir, or even a peccary, one of the piggies. But we don't have any of them that come down to the house. They all stay way up on the top of the hill. So, oh well, let's get some more building work done. Let's use up this bit of energy that we do have. Get the door on the charcoal furnace first. That way we don't forget it. We might forget to light it, but at least we've got the door on it. Let's see if we can get this roof section finished. It would be good if we could. How many more do we need? Can't tell if it's 2 or 3 more to finish that roof. And the last one in the mixer. Yay, that's it, finished. Right, okay. One more roof section to do. Let's just put a save point in there on our new roof. Let's throw some mud in the mixer. Put some charcoal ash, some campfire ash in with it. Give ourselves a wash. And the target right now, I think, should be to get some sleep. But we're very, very dirty. It's going to take us a while to get washed. Good grief. Look at it. Get the scrubbing brush out, mother. Don't forget to do under your nails. Right. Sleep really should be the priority right now. Yeah, 11:30. Let's have a sleep in our new bed, in our new house, now that we've got the roof on it, even if we've not finished closing in the front of it. And there we are. Oh, nice long lie in until 7:30. Oh, stretch, creak. Oh. Morning, world. How are we doing? We could do with a little drink. Beyond that, we're pretty much okay, but we'll have a banana and some mushrooms and a nut for breakfast. Set us up for the day. I would much prefer a cup of coffee, but we don't have any here. Can't believe it, can you? We're in South America and there's no coffee. Right. Quick slurp. That wasn't a quick slurp, that was like a drowning man's last gasp. Right, we've got a bunch of sticks to drag back along, but we need to get the bamboo to finish that dryer. Let's get across the river, get some bamboo. We also need bamboo to do the frame support for the last mud wall. Ooh, peacock bass. Oh, got him. Good shot. Pity there's no skill points for bow fishing. I'd certainly be doing a lot more of it. Wish I could be that accurate with spears, and then I would do a lot more spear fishing as well. Oh, nice. Orange cap mushrooms, just in case we eat with dirty hands. Right, bamboo stands. Oh, some short bamboo there. Any more? No. Okay, right. Can we have 5 long ones out of this stand, please? We don't want any short ones. Same with this one. That would be marvellous, thank you very much. No, well, there's at least one set of short ones there in each. Damn it, that means we only get 8 long ones. Means we're going to have to chop down another stand. Right, pick up the short ones, put them in the backpack. Let's get the long ones. Number 5, right, down to the beach, drop them off, come back for the other ones. And there's no need to sprint everywhere like I see so many other players doing. As long as your backpack's not too heavy, just walking around gets you everywhere at a decent speed. Conserves your calories, stops you becoming fatigued, also stops you running headlong into hazards like snakes and spiders and scorpions and natives hiding in a bush. It's just walk around, enjoy the scenery. It's a beautiful game, and it did go to final release yesterday, so give it a shot. It's only available on Steam. It's the only outlet for getting this game. I thought it was on Humble Bundle as well, but it's not. It might be within a month or two. Right now it's just on Steam. Okay, got rid of the hitchhikers. Let's go and get another stand of bamboo from somewhere. Yeah, there's one up here. Let's just go get that. There's a couple of stands up here. Yeah, take the second one as well. Might as well get them both while we're here. If not, we'd probably only have to come back for them later. Right, drop these down at the beach. That one seems to have rolled down the hill away from us. Okay, we've done enough cutting down, so we'll have the bow out as the weapon in our hands. We've got all these short... Oh, come on. Drop that. Get the short ones. Put them in the backpack. There we go. Right. Yeah, we must have a regular stick in the backpack as well. We can't get that 10th short bamboo. Right, pick it up, make a bundle of 5, take them across the river. You'd think we would get cleaned up coming through that river, but because our hands don't duck below the water, it doesn't clean us up. Right, let's get this dryer finished, and then we can smoker finished, and then we can smoke meat, get 4 days of life on the cooked meat instead of just 3. Means that it doesn't go bad so quickly, and it also helps us to avoid overeating. Don't want to turn ourselves into piggies, do we? Might end up falling in our own trap if we did that. Right, need another 4 short bamboo. Fortunately, we got a small mountain of them just round the corner. Get rid of that single stick. Drop it in the new stockpile for the furnace. and the thin stick. I hope that was tinder that we just picked up, not the stick again. Pretty sure it was the tinder. Right. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Yes. Oh, yes!
Alright, calm down, calm down. Right, there we are. Furnace on the go. What's next? Really, we should be getting that smoker complete. Let's go get the rest of the bamboo. Any more peacock? No more peacock bass. Okay, onwards. Just check the shores hasn't got any natives on it. Right. You can see now why I bring all the harvested sticks down to the shore. Let's go see if the tortoise is up. Some mushrooms there to get. Don't see him. Right, enough faffing. Let's just get these sticks back, because we need them to finish the building as well as the smoker. In fact, we don't need them to do the smoker, we just need them for the building. Because we only need 4 short bamboos now to finish the smoker. And the banana leaves and the rope, of course, but they're not a problem. But we do need, I think it's 9 of the long bamboo to put the wall support lattice in. Just listening out for strange sounds. I've got a feeling there are natives in the area. He's not going to get... Right. Oh, this isn't the most exciting gameplay, I know, but it's the last day of the series. We're just finishing off tasks. Get the smoker built. Get that wall done. Get ourselves fed, get a stockpile of bamboo and sticks and logs and all of that stuff. Drop that on there. Start bringing large rocks down here to put a stone ring for the campfire underneath the smoker. Gives us more cooking spots. So we then have 4 spots for smoking meat and 5 spots for fast cooking it in the way that we have been doing on open fires. Quick look and a listen. Make sure there's no natives nearby. I'm going to drop the bow so that we can do this roof. This is just a case of running backwards and forwards, picking up a mud brick, throwing it at the roof and seeing what sticks. You thought that language form was a nonsense. Well, it does have origins in practical things. How many pieces do we need? I think we need 2, maybe 3. But can we get away with a single? Nah. So we need to make another batch of mud to finish that roof. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay. Let's take some mud, throw it in the mud maker. Pick up that ash, put it in the mud maker, wait for it to rain, but while we're waiting, let's get ourselves cleaned up, because we are filthy again. We are dirty little boys. Definitely would not be allowed to sit at my mother's dining table with hands like that. Good grief. She'd give me such a heavy clip round the back of the head, my head would be at my feet and played with as a football. Right, next. Do we go back across the river? Well, we need food. What we got in the way of proteins? I don't think we've got any proteins on us. Hydration's not an issue. Got loads of water there. Well, we've got that bit of fish that we could cook for proteins. We've got some nuts that we could use for fats. Those mushrooms should give us some of the okay, so we're just waiting for some proteins now. Trying to decide, are we going back across the river? Well, if this all goes terribly wrong, don't blame me. Blame our game character. He led me this way. Let's try and get the rest of that bamboo back. Seems that in game, the last several weeks, this is all I've been doing, ferrying bamboo back across the river. And that's there's 2 wall pieces not there. The one where the log is, can't do anything about. Can't put a wall in there because the tip of that log is blocking placement. However, the one to the left of it, we're going to put the firewall in there with the 4 cooking spots next to where you light the fire, and we'll do all our cooking in there other than the smoking. That sounds confusing, doesn't it? Right, if we're doing smoking, we'll do smoking in the smoker, but regular old grillet type cooking, we'll do it inside that stone stove. Anybody else getting deja vu over this? Kind of hard to keep up a narration on this tedium bit. Imagine what it's been like for me. I've been doing that for about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours to get that house built. looking for carbs. There's bananas here. Let's take those lovely, yummy, ripe bananas. Potassium. Why can't I reach that one? It's not like my character's designed as a short ass. He's not. I'm sorry if I keep going quiet on you guys. It's I seem to be falling asleep while I'm trying to narrate this video. It's kind of strange. It's not something I normally do. Right, got some coconuts. Get some more mushrooms. Lots of different varieties here. These ones are energy mushrooms. There's a frog there. That's good for protein. But we can't hit him with the arrow. Barely keep up with him. Running after him. Got him. Wow. Impressive. Did not expect that. More energy mushrooms. Big rocks. Big rocks is useful. We need 12 of them to put the stone ring round the campfire. I think this will make 5. Maybe only 4. 4, yeah. So our little campfire's gone out. But it should have left us with a bowl of cooked soup. Okay, right, let's get this fire down. We need some sticks, I think, for it, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Why am I trying to pick up bamboo? It's sticky sticks we want. And what we'll do is some of that meat that we've got in the backpack, probably the fish, and I can't remember what we've got. The fish we'll probably smoke. The smaller pieces of meat will more than likely just cook quickly on the campfire cooking slots. Get those cooked up so that we can get some protein into us, which is the thing that we're lacking at the moment. It's kind of a little bit strange because protein is normally used for muscle building, and I would have thought muscle building is a little bit less important in this type of survival than the long-term energy that you get from carbohydrates and the instant burst energy that you get from fats. I would have thought the stamina and the endurance were more important than building muscles. Hydration, of course, we know you need, particularly in a hot environment, because basic survival rules, the human body will survive on average between 3 and 5 days without liquids, but can survive up to about 10 to 14 days without foods. Depends on your body mass. And in a normal survival environment, your first rules are, first you find water, then you find food, then you find shelter or protection, and after that you're usually good to go. Listening out for piggies. Be nice to take a piggy down right now. Get some good protein and fats meat. We've got all those bones there, of course. We could just make a load of bone soups and we'd be covered for proteins and fats. It's just it's easier and quicker using a decent meat like a piggy or a tapir. We're going to need stones for the large mud water filter. Need big stones and small stones for making that, as well as charcoal. Right. We got enough to make the fire. We have indeedy. Right, let's get it lit. Let's hope we've still got enough energy to do that. Get the tribal fire starter out. It uses less energy than the stick drill.
Bitch! Yes! Yes!
So excitable, these Americans. Right, let's harvest the meats that we've got. See what we have available for cooking. Right, piece of fish on the smoker. Cane toad. And 2 canned meat. Right, cook the cane toad. While that's cooking, get some carbs and fats into us, because of course cane toads, birds, fish don't have any fats in them. Just organise what we've got in here so that we can see what we have got for eating right now. There's bananas for tomorrow, a couple of bananas for tonight. Eat up these miscellaneous mushrooms. Some energy mushrooms there, some regular carb yellow cap mushrooms in the corner of the backpack. Get them down. Save the orange caps against eating with dirty hands. Eat that cane toad meat. 14 protein. And that looked like 30 energy to me, but I doubt it was. More likely to be 10, possibly even 20 energy. Drop those few stones here and those few feathers. Just keep the space clear in the backpack. Build up our stone stockpile for when we make the mud water filters, but also for making things like axes and blades. Need to keep a ready supply of stones hanging around. Do we need arrows? We could use up some of these feathers. Maybe make another 5 arrows, put them in the chest. got 3 sticks on us. We've got a few more thin sticks lying around. There's one. No. Right, let's go grab a few. I've got these coconuts to put in the house as well. Where that second chest was refusing to allow me to build it, that's where I'm storing the coconuts. Might as well use the cavity for something productive. Put the coconuts in there. That means they're in the house. They're all in one place, and when we're standing at the firewall cooking, or when we wake up and we're in desperate need of something to eat or drink, we've got those coconuts ready to hand for us. There we go. Right. Well, it must be nearly bedtime, so let's just have a last look out over the river before we go. And this is the end of the series. Be a new series starting, so watch out for that. Thank you very much for joining me through this journey. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been a good introduction to Green Hell. I'm Gazbeard. Please subscribe to my channel, give the videos a like, leave your comments down below, and as always, it's not goodbye. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.